Hey guys, Skyrim here. I feel like it's been eternity since I've done a video about Skyrim. So let's go. Today we are going to be covering every single possible alteration spell in the whole game of Skyrim, including the one and only Master Alteration spell. So, let's get at it. I'm actually going to start off with Candlelight, and then we'll go up to Ash Shell and then do the rest. So with Candlelight, we got Nighttime that came out of the middle of nowhere, up where obviously there's no lighting, so let's just try and cast this off and see what it does. Obviously, Candlelight brightens up everything that you can see, so you can see easier if it is dark, even in first person. Alright, next spell, we got Mage Light. And Mage Light, you can shoot it off, and it will light up where you shoot it. As you can see, Mage Light does not replace Candlelight, as some people would expect. I think I just saw a dragon fly somewhere. And next up, we have Ash Shell. So Ash Shell is a fairly interesting spell. And here we have a giant. How did we get here? Well, let's see what Ash Shell does. And obviously it makes them... You can even walk through these guys now. I can... Alright. It is actually a very awesome spell. I missed. Alright. So it is very awesome spell here. If you are busy fighting enemies and you need to get away from them, Ash Shell is the way to go. Alright, next one is Detect Dead and Detect Life. We will do these at the same time. It basically does the same thing as Aura Whisper if you have that shout. So let's do this. Let's do Detect Life first. So with Detect Life, see that red spot right on the map, right where my cruiser is aiming? That is red. I don't think you guys can see red, but we have some life form right here, and it shows up for us. Detect Dead is the one that I am too lazy to show on camera. Detect Dead, Draugr, it will detect Draugr for you. Next spell, Dragonhide. This is the Master Alteration spell that while you cast it, it ignores 80% of armor for 30 seconds. Let's do this. And as we go down to our active effects, we have caster ignores 80% of all physical damage for 45 seconds. I thought it was 30 seconds. Well, either way, we got that, and that is Dragonhide. Next alteration spell. Wrong place. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay, Ebony Flesh. These do work with armor. I don't care what people tell you. Ebony Flesh, Iron Flesh, Oak Flesh, this does work with armor, but they are designed to work for people that are not wearing armor, that are wearing like robes of destruction or yada yada. And here is Ebony Flesh. And as we go down to our active effects and we look at Ebony Flesh, how did I get that? Oh, okay. Ebony Flesh, where is Ebony Flesh? It should show up in our, here we go. Improves caster's armor rating by 100 points for 198 seconds. As I said, it does work better with without armor, so the ratings would actually be higher. I'm too lazy to show that in this video, but I might be able to get to that in another video. And here we have Equilibrium, the cheating way to level up Alteration and Restoration. With Equilibrium, I want to make sure I'm not too high of a difficulty so I don't die. With Equilibrium, you can basically have ultimate magicka, unlimited magicka, and you can kill yourself with this effect. And it costs nothing. What awesomeness right there. Next alteration spell, we have Iron Flesh. A little bit weaker than Ebony Flesh. And let's check it out with nothing in our active effects. Iron Flesh, as we can see here, improves our armor rating for 80 points, same amount of time. We already did Mage Light. Mass Paralysis, next spell. This is an awesome spell, so we are just going to walk over to the giants that are less than 100 feet away from us and cast this spell away. As you can see, the giants are helplessly paralyzed for 22 seconds. Next spell, we have Oak Flesh. I'm going to get away from these giants for a minute, so fend with me. Okay, Oak Flesh. Cast that away. As we look at our active effects, we have... Where is it? We have Iron. Okay, if you cast Oak Flesh, you will get Iron active effects. Who would have known? No, actually, we are going to do this again. With Oak Flesh, we get an increased armor rating by 40 points. If you really want to have fun, I would combine Dragon Hide with Ebony Flesh, since Ebony Flesh is the strongest flesh alteration spell that there is in this game, and Dragon Hide ignores 80% of armor. You have amazingness. Whoa! Okay, I'm glad that the next spell that we have to see here is Paralyzed. So let's try it out. There we have one down. There we have two down. As you can see, this spell clearly paralyzes enemies. Next spell we have is Stone Flesh. And while we cast this spell, it will teleport us to the throat of the world. Actually, let's try that again and see if we get different results. So let's go to our active effects, and we have Armor Stone. Increased our armor rating by 60 points. And at the next spell we have Telekinesis. Telekinesis. I think it's Telekinesis. If I'm pronouncing that right, please let me know. So with Telekinesis, that sounds odd saying that. Telekinesis, you can pull objects near you and either take them or throw them. It is an awesome spell. Did you know that with Telekinesis, you can move bear traps or dwarven traps? I will explain more about that in a different video. So, let's go see what this does really quick. And I want that tomato. I would be careful using this spell, you can get in trouble. That, you can also throw exploding tomatoes. The next spell we have down the line is Transmutes. So I don't have anything in my inventory that will work for this spell, but the idea of this spell is if you are carrying iron, silver, or golden ore, actually no, if you are carrying iron or silver ore, it will transmute it to either silver ore or golden ore. And golden ore is really awesome for smithing because you can make a golden ingot and forge jewelry, which is probably the fastest way to level up smithing. Okay, next spell down the line we have water breathing. I wish I was somewhere where I could use this spell, but it is really awesome if you know the enchantment that you can find on some certain pieces of armor. Water breathing lets you breathe underwater, obviously. But did you know that you do not have to have an enchantment on a piece of armor to be able to breathe underwater? You can simply cast a spell that sounds like water that will last you 198 seconds, depending on how you cast it. I also want to get rid of this red marker on my active effects. So that is it for today, everybody. That is every possible alteration spell in the game of Skyrim, including the DLC. There is one spell that you must have the Dragonborn DLC to have that spell.
More inside.
And she is trying to mark it with me in the middle of night at 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. is not the middle of the night. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and pound that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, or if this video helped you in any way, which I highly doubt this video helped you in any way. I think this video was just for entertainment, for you to watch me cast a stone flesh and an ebony flesh and make you dizzy by spinning around my character several thousand times. But anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. That is it for today's video. Skypocalypse out. Peace.